Taylor, do you want to come up? All right. I'd have one student pick one of the green, one of the yellow, and one of the purple and read them out loud and see what we got.
Okay, so the highwayman works for Tim, the ostler. Tim shoots the highwayman, and then Beth chokes Tim with her long braided hair. I hope that's what the story is about.
Okay, that's great. So we would continue to do this, and then we would kind of discuss about what your whole predictions would be. But it's kind of a fun activity to do with your story impressions as a prediction. So from here, we would move on to reading The Highwayman. And this is going to require a little group participation. Okay? Can you guys go with me on this one? All right. So in the story The Highwayman, we have the highwayman, and he's riding a horse. Okay? So what kind of sound effects can we do when we're reading the story? I love it. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can do. Okay? So an example is the highwayman came riding. Okay? So every time you hear riding, we're going to do that. All right? Okay, so just sit back and relax, but whenever you hear riding, we're going to ride. Okay? Breathe. Okay. The wind was a torrent of darkness among the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon, tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple morn, and the highwayman came riding. The highwayman came riding up to the old inn door. Okay, so I would keep on reading the story, and I know, I'm sorry, time. We would keep on reading the story, but I'll read this last part. Back he spurred like a madman, shouting a curse to the sky, with a white road smoking behind him, and his rapier brandished high. Vocabulary, we learned rapier was a sword, okay? Blood red were his spurs in the golden noon, wine red with his velvet coat, when they shot him down on the highway, down like a dog on the highway, and he lay in his blood on the highway, with a bunch of lace at his throat. Okay? So, I know, super intense, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the SIFT method. This is a way of marking up your text to do a closer reading. Okay, so everyone gets one. All right. So SIFT method, if you remember, is symbolism, imagery, figurative language, tone, and theme. And we're going to mark up the text using this. Okay. And I'm going to divide you guys into groups of 2. So Levi, can you work with Haley, Sarah, and Amy together, and then Katie and Taylor, can you join up and become a group? All right. So we have a copy of The Highwayman, and each group gets one of these awesome scrolls. And you're going to mark up the text, and you're going to find places where symbolism, imagery, figurative language, tone, and theme come from. Using your bookmarks, you can definitely use your bookmarks to help. Okay? So group 1, you get the introduction. Group 2, you get the middle. Group 3, you get the conclusion. Okay? And I'm going to walk around the room, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay? Do it.
I don't know. Okay. Would that be the same like Madman?
Can I tell you my prediction?
No.
Or you want us to write the letter?
Yes. Yes, please. Great prediction. Great prediction.
I know what symbolism is. I know that one.
Yes.
But I don't. Yeah. Imagery. Yeah, so metaphor, simile, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alliteration. Okay, that's all.
This is a comment for our reading content class, not the 7th grade class. The tone and theme are going to be something we're going to talk about when we come back together.
Is that more figurative?
So don't worry about that.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Okay.